Welcome to the Utterly Useless Podcast. I am Brett, the Basil exposition of the podcast. To my left, Jeremy, the Mustafa of this podcast. And to my right, the random task of the podcast, Taylor Beams.
Oh, Basil.
Okay.
That's not a man. No, that's not a woman. That's a man, baby.
All right. And the introductory quote, I have just one simple request, and that is to have sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Now, evidently, my cyclopic colleague tells me that can't be done. What do I repay you for? Remind me, please, honestly. Throw me a bone here. What do we have? Sea bass. Right. They are mutated sea bass. Are they ill-tempered? Absolutely. Oh, well, that's a start.
Fantastic. Austin Powers is always a great watch.
I haven't watched it in forever.
I haven't either. So actually, I can't back that up.
Okay. That's what we're watching later tonight. Austin Powers.
I haven't watched the first one. I have rewatched the second one multiple times recently, and it's not as funny as it once was, but it still is enjoyable.
That's too bad. I liked that movie a lot back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. All right, merit badges.
Right.
What do we got? I'll go first.
Okay.
I guess I got the hubris or the premature celebration merit badge.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so after
preemie? You got a preemie?
Yeah. So last week after Brett cut me so deep with his Derek Jeter comment.
I don't even remember this.
Oh, as a Yankees fan or a Red Sox fan, you remember things.
Okay. Convince me.
Shut up.
The difference between Craig Biggio and Derek Jeter, they're the same person, just different players.
Yeah, number 6 on all-time hit list. Okay, enough said. Okay. So last night I was watching the Yankees-Red Sox game.
Mm-hmm.
And the starting pitcher for the Yankees throws a great 6 innings. We're up 2-1 going into the final 3. Yankees bullpen has been great this year. And so it goes the 7th and the 8th, still 2-1. And then comes the 9th. The closer blows the game. It goes to 10 innings. And then the Red Sox walk off in the 10th inning.
Oh, can I give you one of my favorite things that I always used to do on Twitter whenever something like that would happen? Yankees lose. Yankees lose. The Yankees lose.
What's that from?
It's the most obnoxious play-by-play person on the history of planet Earth.
Yeah.
John Sterling.
Yep.
Was he play-by-play for any particular team?
For the New York Yankees.
Oh, he was. Oh, that's annoying. Sounds like he's like relishing in his own team losing.
Oh, no. He never does it when they lose.
Oh.
He only does it when they win. But whenever they lose on Twitter, I would always do that.
Yeah, it sucked. The Yankees have been so bad over the past 30 games, and I'm just upset about it. So,
it's not like, you had a great trade deadline and, basically it was like, here's a bag of balls. We'll take your all-star off of your hands.
yeah, whatever. Actually, they traded a great starting pitcher for outfield help.
What? Montgomery? Granted,
he's had a great year.
He's done better off the Yankees than he's ever been on the Yankees.
Okay. I guess we can't get into this because
I'm just looking at you.
The best part is that the Yankees still have a better record than the Red Sox.
Oh yeah, the Red Sox don't deserve postseason. If they did, they would rightly so be swept out of it. So yeah,
which is probably going to happen to the Yankees. So yeah.
Oh, fingers crossed.
You guys both just don't make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
What is that? Mutual
destruction.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So my merit badge is very exciting. It is called the I Survived a Coma merit badge.
Ooh.
So about earlier this week, I was driving back from my girlfriend's house, and it was late. And I was getting ready to go off through Redwood Road, and it was about 10 or whatever. There's no cars around me. And just as I'm about ready to go through the intersection of Redwood Road, this Suburban pulls out in front of me, and I basically have two decisions to make. Basically, headfirst collision or swerve and hope that I was my memory remembered correctly that there is nobody in the left-hand lane. So this like tensed my muscles, like both of my arms, like I swear just went tight. I like strained my shoulder, my bicep, and my hamstring in my left leg because I'm just terrified of what's going to happen. And so I survive or swerve, or supposedly maybe, who knows? I might be in a coma, and this is I'm really good at imagining like whatever.
You'll never get out of this coma.
Exactly. And so I get home.
The Red Sox would be good if he was in a coma.
No,
I'm a practical person. What are you talking about? I'm not one of these.
He'd wake up too quickly.
I'm not one of these weird delusional people
It's the Matrix. You can't be too happy.
No, I mean, granted, you know what? The Jazz would win back-to-back championships if I was that delusional.
Yeah, if I went into a coma, everyone's winning.
And would you notice, Taylor?
No, I would love it. If you put me in a coma where I every year get to experience,
and then we wake you up and said, "No, your team suck."
I'm like,
so they have been dead last.
I'd probably
every
knock
year.
myself back into the coma.
So on my way home, I'm sitting there going, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed this like really bad car accident." And my arms were strained and my leg was cramped or whatever. And when I got home, it got even worse. And I lied down and I'm like, wouldn't that be? And the last thing I thought about before I fell asleep was, wouldn't that be weird if I'm actually in a coma, but my brain is feeling my both shoulders being like severely damaged and my legs being severely damaged. My dream that night was everybody sitting around me in a hospital bed asking me to wake up.
Wow. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Playing Wake Up.
And so I woke up and it was one of those weird things where I'm like, Inception. Did I have a coma inside a coma?
That'd be cool.
So yeah, I got the I survived the coma merit badge.
Inception and the Matrix, they mix together. Be crazy.
To induce someone into a coma.
I don't know.
It.
I haven't worked it out. I got to work with the Wachowski brothers on that. And apparently not. I don't know. I was told that the Wachowski sister also helped with the storyline.
Well, I thought it was the brother that went sister. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
I will.
Know. I don't know. Anyway.
Someone look that up. Let us know. Did the brothers become brother and sister?
Anywho. So my merit badge this week is entitled Drive Me Crazy, which has to do with cars. So we got 2 car merit badges here.
Drive me crazy.
Yep. And it's got Britney Spears going in the background. So what that merit badge encompasses is me driving behind wheel. And I don't know how to encapsulate crazy on a 2D image, but I'm going it. So anyway, what happened was, and Taylor's familiar with this last weekend, my daughter, again, Tess, you've heard about her a lot here on this podcast. So we gave her quite a bit of sleepy time medicine. And she went to sleep and we're like, yay, we won. And because whenever we go camping or anything, that's what we did this time when we went camping. She doesn't sleep. It's like she gets this ball of energy from not being in her normal location. Is just so happy, so excited, wants to be around everybody. And so that was the case this time, except we drugged her. And she fell asleep for 3 hours and woke up, was wide awake. So she fell asleep around 7:30 and woke up around 10:30 and I fell asleep around 10ish. So my wife was up with her from 10:30 till 2. Then I woke up and I had realized that she'd been up this whole time with my daughter. So I was like, all right, we're going for a drive, as you do. And we drove around and I was like, she's not going to sleep. And because that was our last experience, she didn't fall asleep either. So I drove her all the way from camping, which is about an hour and 10 minutes away, to my back home at 2:00 at night. She didn't fall asleep until probably about 3/4 of the way home. Then she finally fell asleep. But the second I stopped the car at home, she woke back up. And then she was up for another hour. And then that was horrible. And then I got like 3 hours of sleep again.
Man.
So it was just, it was not a great night. I got a total of 7 hours, so I'm surprised I got that. I got the 4 and I got the 3.
Wow, it's kind of a downer week for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids drive it crazy.
Yeah. And in the words of Sheldon Cooper, why would we go outside when we've spent thousands of years perfecting inside?
It's true.
Which makes so much sense. And that's why he is Dr. Sheldon Cooper, not like average Joe Sheldon Cooper.
Exactly.
And then I like the joke from Jim Gaffigan about camping. It says, why would you pay money to be a homeless person?
Oh, I've never heard that line before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what you do camping. You're a homeless person.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
All right, spin the wheel. Are you going to sing our song?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Spin that wheel. It goes round and round and round and round, and it gives us questions. And then we ask a question. Then the other people answer it. Yeah.
Such a beautiful song. Such a beautiful
I
song. All right.
know.
So starting us off is
I wonder how many people hate me because I sing that. every day.
that's when they're like, oh, I can't stand this podcast.
Please email the show. Do you hate Taylor?
Yeah.
The options are yes and, oh my word, yes.
All right.
And
so-
occasionally not.
not all the time.
My favorite parts is when he's not talking.
Yeah, see? I have a place.
or when Criddle fills in for. All right, Brett, you're up here first. You get, could you do it?
Could you do it? All right.
I'm going to go ahead and say yes.
I was waiting for that.
I'm just feeling it this week. I can do it.
All right. So could you go into a bathroom with with one
I'm
candle,
liking where this is headed.
one candle, lights out, Bloody Mary?
Oh, Bloody Mary. Okay, first I was like, is this a public bathroom? Where is this going? Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah, I'd go in there, do it, and then run out like a little girl.
I don't know why. As a grown adult, I still feel like there's some power in that. Do you,
So-
Taylor? I know Brett does.
Oh, yeah.
No, there's definitely power. So when I was about 14 years old, my friends, and so it was 2 of my friends and one of my friend's sisters.
Mm-hmm.
They went into the bathroom, did like chants and stuff like that. They turned on the lights. All the lights that are above the mirror
Mm-hmm.
shatter,
Oh, wow.
and they all see someone in the mirror, and like an old looking man that wasn't in the room. So yes, I would do it, and I would run out screaming like a little girl.
Did that man kill Mary?
And then you find out that the bathroom door was magically locked. And you're like, but wait, there's no locks on this door.
That's where I would just be like, it's coming, just kill me now. Like, I don't want to wait for it. I know you're coming for me. Just do it.
Just do it. Just kill me. Just turn me into one of you. Instead of just doing the scratching. Because I always imagine female ghosts for some reason always do the scratching.
Well, I
I don't know.
mean, Darkness Falls, and then what is it? The Tooth Fairy one, and
That's the same.
the
movie.
same one. The Lights Out one.
Yeah. There's a lot of scratchy.
And then of course you have the Ring Girl.
Yep.
Yeah. So news to all the paranormal entities that kill people professionally. If I'm your target, let's just skip.
That's
the
a TV
scary
series
part.
right there. That's a TV series. Paranormal hit
people,
specters.
hit specters. Yeah, just get it over with me. I know when I'm defeated, I will just lay down and you can get me.
Which now you've basically just gone and given them full like range to like mess with you forever. They're just
But
like,
what's the sport? I guess
they're like, you know what? Normally,
We would-
after 3 Bloody Marys, we like attack and
We
kill.
off you.
But you know what? We're just going to torment him forever.
yeah, that would be.
Brett, would you do this, Bloody Mary?
No, it's so creepy. So remember in the whole old house where
Uh-huh.
we had that like long walk, it felt like a long walkway to the I got so close to doing it.
In the upstairs one?
No, the downstairs one.
Oh, the downstairs. Okay, yeah, I remember. now.
Yeah. And so I thought about doing it, and I'm like, no, because it's a long way to the door. And even though and now there's mirrors are everywhere. We you used to just only have mirrors in bathrooms or whatever. And then you go into people's houses, there's a mirror there. There's a reflective surface. Will she come out of the flat screen TV?
I blame all the mirrors on vampires. Everybody's afraid of vampires.
Yeah.
But would you do, I don't know, Taylor, if you've seen this series, Candyman, would you do that?
Oh.
I feel like Candyman's so much easier. I feel like there's no power in that.
So what was it?
Do I get candy?
No, instead you get the worst death of your life. You're afraid of bees.
Candy man. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a man with a hook covered in bees, and yeah.
Ooh.
No, the funny thing about Candyman,
Yeah, I'm in there, Bloody Mary,
is
Mary. And all of a sudden I hear, bzz, no, wrong guy.
I'm calling operator. I said Mary.
he's like, sorry, she called in sick. I'm filling in.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, crap. This show needs to happen.
That would be actually great. So
Spectral hitters is what it's called.
Yeah, but every single specter is being done by somebody else, and so you watch the Ring video, and some other
and Jason's coming out.
he comes out. He's like, what? You look at him. You're just like, he's just like, eh.
And then he just.
She was sick today.
It's like, wow, he spoke. Oh, you weren't supposed to hear that. Well, you're dying anyway.
That would be a great comedy.
It would be.
They come in and they check in.
Well, the people that do the Cabin in the Woods, same kind of dark comedy.
Uh-huh.
And then, in the background, somebody's oh no. What? Bloody Mary's not available. Who do we got? Well, he's out on this mission. Let's throw in that Darkness Falls Tooth Fairy. Let's throw in, did you throw in the, what is it called? Puffed or whatever? Ghostbusters?
Oh, State Puft Marshmallow. Yeah.
Did you throw in him? Oh man, wrong guy. Anyway.
No, we sent Slimer in. What happened? He just got slimed. But no, after 3 of the Candymans or whatever, you're supposed to kill him. He just slimes.
Oh man, I threw in Casper. Why do we even have him?
He's like, I used to be Richie Rich.
Yeah, he just goes in and annoys the crap out of everyone.
All right. Now it's my turn. It's me. What would you have done? All right. What would you have done?
If you go into a bathroom and someone mentioned.
Okay. What would you have done if you were Batman? And you had to save, the whole story with the Dark Knight with Rachel and Harvey,
Am I saving Katie Holmes or?
No, you're saving Rachel.
Yeah.
Or Harvey. Who would you have wanted to save?
Is it Rachel? Is it Katie Holmes Rachel?
Yeah, it's I see what you're saying. Yes, it's Katie Holmes Rachel versus Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Oh, I'm saving Katie Holmes. Because if it's the other way around, I'm saving Harvey Dent.
But then you accidentally are saving Rachel.
You're like, no. I'd be like, yeah.
I just walk out. Turn around.
Just walk out.
So I've always wondered this. So is that triggered by the first person to arrive at the scene?
No, they're both timers.
It was timed.
So you're saying of all the emergency personnel,
Batman's just so fast.
No one could have gone to her.
If only he had a Robin.
That's the one funny thing I do realize with movies, and I realized it recently, is like bank robber movies, for example. Not very often do they show a couple of policemen showing up way before the big. I'm talking about not talking about serious bank robber movies, but more of comical ones. They always tend to come in a huge drove.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's not the one guy that's oh, I got a good jump on him because I was around the corner eating a hot dog.
Yeah, like Carl Winslow.
Exactly. Die Hard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. See, they both should have survived.
Yeah. Because somebody was around the corner.
Joker was flawed in his.
Now I want to ask the other question about, would you allow me? Would the court allow me?
Okay, sure.
The other question of Dark Knight. What would you have done if you were on the non-prisoner boat?
Oh,
Would you have pulled that trigger? Would you yourself, not like
when you think about the other boat, and you know what, there's some people either that are in prison for light crimes or whatever. It's just like they don't deserve this. But then you think about like the murderers
Yeah.
and some of the other things, and you're just like, but maybe they do. And
My thing is, why aren't people jumping off?
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering, is it winter? Is that why?
I think it's colder. I think it's like, fall, winter, something like
well,
that.
and on top of that, if you're on the good boat, you know that there's police officers who are innocent on that boat.
Yeah. That's true.
So I couldn't do it.
I like the good boat. That's a good title for a movie now.
The interesting thing about that, though, is you think about the whole situation. If you know what the Joker has been up to and you're kind of well aware, you'd be like, well, he's been very chaotic so far in Gotham. We might have the detonator, but the detonator might be blowing up our own boat.
That's true. But that's how well informed you are as a human.
Exactly.
And then everybody on that boat would have to be kind of just as well informed.
Yeah.
Yep. I would have been on the edge of the boat, just waiting. Like if it goes boom, I'm just gonna jump or
whatever.
I
would have,
or just be pushed back really.
I would be on a lifeboat headed back before. As soon as I found out that there was,
and let's be honest, I probably would have never made the boat. I'd probably be like, wait, like no, you're third class.
You probably just would have been. I'm gonna wait this out.
Yeah.
See, and here's my thing. I would have never been on the boat also because I don't like going to big cities, and so I'd be like, it's like, hey, do you want to go to Gotham? Nah.
That sounds like a whole thing.
That sounds like a whole thing. I'm just gonna stay in Smallville.
Yeah, right. I don't think I would even be in Gotham either.
I would, if I was in Gotham, I wouldn't be on the boat. All right, Taylor, you are up with Desert Island. I feel like you get most of these.
I do. Okay. A deserted island of aliens or predators.
Oh, so alien, like the alien versus predator alien, right?
Yeah.
Not just like E.T. phone home.
Nope. Aliens or predators.
Oh my gosh.
Which one are you lasting the longest against?
Oh, definitely. I would say I have never seen Alien, but I feel like I would like a millisecond longer with Alien.
Yeah, both are like under 10 minutes.
Well, Predator. Have I seen Predator? Do I know that if I just get covered in cold like mud?
I don't know.
But then again, at the same time, why would I?
I don't think you'd see it coming.
Now, are they fully formed aliens, or are they just like face huggers that are going to be attacking me?
I guess that they do have to go through their full evolutionary chain.
So I guess if there's just like face hugger eggs, it's just like, all right, just remember, stay away from those things.
Yeah, I guess I'll go the aliens, and the fact that I know nothing about aliens, I'd be like, uh-oh.
It's like, what's this? Poke.
I got a face mask.
It's like, oh, hey, it fell off. Nothing bad's going to happen now.
Have you guys seen the CPAP machines that have that
thing
over it?
I have.
That's so cool.
That would be so creepy. I don't think I could wear one of those.
Oh, I couldn't either.
So what would be your strategies to
if
last
I know,
the longest?
But you said I don't know. But do I know? Am I going to this island and going, you're going against a group of aliens. You are being banished there.
Let's just say that you get off, you see open egg thingies, and you hear clicking, the predator clicking. That's the only two things that you know.
The one thing about predators, I feel like I'd die faster. Because ultimately I'm dying.
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, if predators are like trying to find like the most like, strongest champion or whatever, and you're just like, and they see you might just be like, don't worry, I don't.
Hi guys, I'm just here to see.
It's like,
I'm vegan. Hi everybody, don't worry, I'm vegan. It's like, what does that have to do with anything?
They like look at you. They're just like, that would actually, that would ruin my cred killing that person.
Yeah.
I went to Earth and I killed. So who did you kill?
You got Arnold that one time, and I got this vegan.
It's like, okay, so you're out of the clan.
This is the one you throw back. Wait till he comes back to be stronger.
You know, the alien or the predator kind of like has like, you know, a chart and he holds it up to you, you know, throwback if not this big. And, you know, basically it, you know, has the musculature of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And then they also like give you a questionnaire that you like fill out.
How did you like your I don't know, your combat with us? Was it fearful? Was it overpowering? Was it destructive? It was so.
What could we have done better in this situation?
And then since you're trapped on the island with them, they just yell it to you and have you do push-ups until you are the right size.
They're just like, all right, we got him buff enough to where we can kill him.
Run.
And then you're just like, haha. But you know what? Now I have become the master. And you're just suddenly like, what? We thought we were training him where he's actually been training us.
And then also you
Ooh.
secretly
Us
steal
to feel
their
things.
camouflage, like hidden stuff. And all of a sudden you disappear and like, oh. Except they got.
And you're like, thanks for making me buff.
I'm going to get all the girls now. All right. Whose question? That was Taylor's.
So
Brett,
it's my turn.
how much?
How much? All right. All right. So how much would you have to, like, this is like, you know, you'd take to be paid, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how much would it be you have to be paid to agree to be slapped by 5 strangers over a period of a week?
So you
And
don't know
you
when.
have to leave your house. Your strategy can't be, I'm just going to stay home and just not go anywhere. You have to leave.
Okay.
And you're just going to, you know, just be walking by and, you know, the postman, whack.
See, I think of How I Met Your Mother, Slapsgiving,
Uh-huh.
where he
Uh-huh.
gets the 5 slaps.
I'm
Would
thinking.
you, I guess let's 10 slaps all at once or 5 spread out.
But
I mean,
you just said 5,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, 5
Oh.
slaps by a stranger or any stranger. So it's not going to be the same person. It's going to be 5 different people that are just going to slap you randomly over a period of a week.
I don't know why, but it'd be kind of humiliating if a kid came up to you and just slapped you.
Actually, that'd be the greatest because it wouldn't hurt.
I know, but it'd be like a kid came up to you as what's the audacity? I can't speak. Audacity of them to come up and slap you.
Well, they're getting paid. It's a TV show now.
Oh, it's a TV show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just treat it like that.
Hosted by.
Ooh, that would actually be a great TV show.
That would be actually.
People sign up
Uh-huh.
to be in a TV show and random strangers get to go up and slap them. And it could be happening.
It would have to be hosted by Neil Patrick Harris.
That
That
would
would
be
be
great.
great.
Totally.
That would be
Totally.
great. And then they
And
walk around.
Jason Segel. They both have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he gives critiques. He's the play-by-play.
Yeah.
And then they do super slow motion. Now look at this. Look at the angle of this. So, you know, Jeremy, when he got slapped, you know, the hand kind of went a little bit 45 degrees. So you know what? Those first 2 fingers, you know, the pointer and the middle finger, really just basically were the major impact of the whole thing. Now, for further references, you want to just kind of cup the hand and just kind of, that would be great.
Now, what happens if you ducked? What happens if, you know, in the scenario, in the TV show,
If you duck and they don't connect, that does not count as a
Yeah,
slap.
it has to be 5 slaps.
okay, so you have to walk away with 5. I like it. Let's get
So
on
to
this.
be a part of this TV show, do I get
I would do it for 1,000 probably.
1,000?
Yeah, because it's not that big a deal, and I want money.
See, I want to get paid royalties for every time that my slap is aired.
That's true. I mean, I would be fine with that, but I'm talking about if it's not a TV show.
Make an NFT over it. It's like,
There you
hey,
go.
Hey,
There you
who would like to get my slap number 1?
And
You
I
know?
would make sure
And
that they were great.
And then if I turn into GIFs, then I want even more money.
Yeah.
I don't know if you, I mean, NFTs can be GIFs, so yeah.
Yeah.
I want all rights to all my
I
pictures.
really want this to be a TV show because you get to learn about their life
Uh-huh.
and you get to see people who you end up probably not liking get slapped in the face.
How would you pick the people?
Do you
Like,
remember-
as you, the producer or director or whatever, how would you go pick it? Would you pick, you could pick strangers and then you could pick like family members.
do you know
and
what would
stuff.
be so
See,
funny?
you could have like a sweet person. You could have a like someone that's
Like a safe
just
haven
no
person.
one likes, you could have a wide range, and everyone would be like, "Oh no, this poor old lady's gonna get slapped in the face."
Well, what would make it even worse is not only having that, but doing like the bio, like they do on American Ninja Warrior, where they're just like,
Yes.
oh, this old lady is a 3-time cancer survivor. She also, donated one of her kidneys to, an orphan or something like that. And
But see, the people that's slapping them would probably just come up and be like, "Ting."
I think for credibility, the people that slapped them would not be able to be allowed
Yeah.
to know their bio until
In fact, they get told the opposite, that they're horrid human beings.
So
We just created a
but
show
you can't do that because once the show airs, then everybody knows how it works.
Yeah, well, and then but yeah.
This is what I think. You get on, like, let's say we're doing Brett. Brett's gonna be the person that slapped. We go to all his social media platforms, literally spam everybody that's connected to him in any capacity, and goes, "Hey, would you be willing to?" And some may come up to him and said, "Hey, they approached me." And obviously everybody can say that, and that makes him a little bit more fearful too.
That's true.
And then second of all, so that's one thing. And then what about this? What if per season it was a connection of people? So one of the people in Brett's circle is now the next episode.
Or the fifth slapper
Wait.
becomes the next person.
So like the Bachelor and Bachelorette, supposedly.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
is it-
Yeah.
Oh,
but like,
interesting.
but they don't know if this is the last slap or not because it's not aired yet.
That's true. They don't know where they have been slapped. And Brett's has signed like a whatever.
Non-disclosure.
Yeah, he can't talk about who has slapped him yet. To
Yes,
this point.
and then the number 5 becomes the slapper
Yep.
or the slappy. Oh my goodness, I want this show to happen so badly.
All right.
And
Let's do it.
hopefully it gets to Kim Kardashian because I will hunt her down and I will slap her.
Are you going to assign yourself as a producer? Somebody that slapped? You're just walking down the street.
You're sitting there
Yeah.
waiting in a bush. You're just like, here she comes. Here she comes. Just kind of jump out. Hi, Kim. Slap.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Like you're at a grocery store, just hiding behind something like the melons or the fruit. Also, you jump up, whack. Or I got a better idea of how about you
great
pick
show.
instead of the fifth person, whoever's voted the weakest slap becomes. That's how you motivate people to give good slaps.
Interesting. Oh, I like that. Because that makes it even more. Because it's like I just don't want to. It's like, all right, well now. Oh, guess what, Jude? You are now our new contestant.
Yeah, then they all at the very end, the finale, they compare all slaps side by side, and
Then
then
people wouldn't want to be a slapper.
well, the same issue with number 5.
Like, well,
No, they just wouldn't know if it was the number 5 slap or not.
And then you have an issue that you hit somebody so hard that their head actually pops off. There's just like, well, we have a decapitation.
Finish him. But the same thing goes for like you don't know if you're the worst slapper or the best slapper, or you're number 5 or you're number 1. Yeah, it would be hard. That'd be hard to rope people in. I mean,
still, I want that TV show to happen.
but obviously you'd have to declare that before people like, hey, this is what's going to happen if, and they know going into it. And so they'd have to accept it, and they get money for doing it.
Wouldn't you love it that they also kind of like do like, one of those confession rooms from like Real World? They're just like, so, just before. So I'm not sure I feel like confident in my slapping ability. Like,
Or they're like, you just got slapped on your wedding day. Right, but right before you said I do, someone came up and slapped you in your face. How do you feel about that?
Or you have a situation where 2 people are trying to slap the person almost at the same place at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's embarrassing.
You get a sandwich.
They
slap.
both, sandwich slap. Come up with some like not Mortal Kombat, but some kind of voice. Double sandwich slap.
Yes.
I love this TV show idea.
I had a question. Would there be a safe time like sleeping? Would you be safe while you sleep?
I think you should be,
Yeah, that's the one courtesy.
Yeah, because
Bathroom and
Oh, that'd be so funny. You're just like, it's like, sweetie, I think we need more fiber in my diet. Suddenly just somebody jumps out of the shower, slap.
How
Never mind. I don't. I got that solved.
how funny would this be if the spouse was in on it? Like, and then you'd be like every day, you're not in it on it, right? No, sweetheart.
so-
No, I would never be on it. And then one day just slap and like, I knew it.
Ooh. I would, yeah,
All right. Well, how much are you taking, by the way? I'd say 1,000. I'll do it for 1,000.
sure.
You just want this to be a TV show.
I just want it to be a
'Cause a
TV show
slap
so bad.
Is annoying, but $1,000, buys a lot.
Yeah, I think I'd do that.
It's like $200 a slap. All right. I got, could you fight it?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Okay. Just
Jack
because of the
Frost.
audience here, I'm specifically choosing this. I held this one for a while. Kite Man. Could you fight Kite Man?
I'm gonna say a line. Close your ears if you're, hell yeah.
I think we would fight and we'd end up becoming best friends.
Oh, yeah. You'd be good friends with Kite Man.
Yeah, I would definitely become good friends with Kite Man.
For those who don't know, Kite Man is from Harley Quinn's
the
show on
animated
HBO.
series. It's I've started watching the 3rd season. I'm not impressed so far.
All right, Taylor. Finish us off with Kiss, Marry, Kill.
Yes. So the Kiss, Marry, Kill is Bob Ross, Bob Saget, Bob Barker.
Bob Barker, he's dead now, right?
Yeah, no, maybe
He's
I don't
still-
know.
I think
thought
he's
he's
still
still alive.
He's still spinning.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think I would marry Bob Saget because I think that would be like, I thought he was always just like a stick in the mud, like from
Full
Full
House.
House, but like I've heard like he is just hysterically funny, very dirty, and
Was he the one that directed Dirty Work?
Yep, he directed
that's what I
Dirty
thought.
Work,
Yeah.
and so I think I'd marry Bob Saget because I think it'd just be a riot. I think I would kiss Bob Ross, and who's my last Bob?
You'd kill Bob Barker.
I'd be like, sorry, the price is wrong.
I don't know. This is a hard one for me. I don't know why.
This one is a hard one for me as well.
Because Bob Saget, I mean, yeah, I see Brett's logic there. And so far, he's the one that sticks out of one I would want to marry. But also, I heard he's not, I don't know. I just, what I'm seeing is not the nicest human being also. So I don't know. And then there's Bob Ross, who'd bore me to tears.
But you'd have like happy little
But you know what?
trees
Maybe
and stuff like
he
that.
really is like a hilarious person in real life.
What if he listens to like death metal, even though I don't know if death metal was around when he was alive?
He's like the exact opposite of the happy little trees.
yeah.
I like angry,
Yeah.
He paints offset.
angry rage music.
Yeah, it turns out that that's his like meditation, and he's really has like very deep-seated anger issues.
And Bob Barker, I don't know. I liked him as a kid, like watching him on.
Oh
Price
yeah,
is
that
Right,
was
but-
my favorite thing about being sick during the school year.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, you gotta watch Price is Right, and your annoying sisters aren't there to be annoying.
But I don't think him as a human being is somebody. I don't know. I essentially I'm either marrying Bob Saget or Bob Barker. That's what I'm coming down with.
See, I think I'm marrying Bob Barker, kissing Bob Saget, killing Bob Ross. Because I feel like Bob Saget would get very old after a while.
And here's a happy little gravestone.
Who you said Bob Saget would get old?
Yeah.
Just being around him, yeah.
Like if I were to marry him,
you know
I
what?
would get
I'm gonna go with Bob Barker because of one thing he did. Every episode, I was told by watching that documentary on Price is Right. Did you watch that?
No.
It was about a guy who memorized all the values of literally every.
Is that the perfect? Is that called like what was it? The perfect something or whatever?
I don't know, something like that. But he
Okay.
memorized literally all the values of every prize you could possibly win back in the 90s, I want to say it was.
Mm,
And there was only like 2,000 options, which that's a lot.
yeah.
But he memorized them all and he went on the show. And yeah, that's a whole different story. But anyway, on that documentary, they said that Bob Barker went out at every episode to all the people in the line to get in and like greeted them and talked to them. And I was like, that's a nice guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick him to marry. Nice guy. I'm going to kiss Bob Ross and kill Bob Saget. No real good reason on the other two.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now we're going to start our next segment of channel surfing. Channel surfing is if you go back to the 90s or early 2000s when we didn't really have we only had a TV guide in the newspaper, or I guess if you're rich enough, there was an actual TV guide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We never got one of those. That you didn't really know what was on TV, so you just flipped through the channels hoping that you were landing on the best channel and there was nothing ahead. Sometimes you took commercial breaks to snoop around, but most likely if you were on that channel was on a commercial break, so are the other channels.
Yep.
So you didn't really know. So we're going to simulate that by flipping through channels. It'll either be 3 to 12 channels. The last channel we land on is the weather channel. And so I don't know if I explained that very well this time around. But
basically, you choose when you stop, or else you end up watching the Weather Channel.
Exactly. All right. So here we.
It's because you don't have a song.
Okay. And then also, I'm going to throw a little twist, just a little tiny twist on this one. This is going to be 2000 movies.
Oh.
Okay.
So here we go. First channel, you turn on the TV. It's a movie called What Women Want, 2000.
Ooh, Mel
Ooh,
Gibson.
yeah.
Yep.
Next.
And I'll remind you guys that anytime you want, I will read the synopsis.
I'll go next. That movie was okay.
Yeah.
I liked it. All right. This next movie, Original Sin, 2001.
Ooh, that is, I want to say, what's his face? The guy who's Puss in Boots. I think.
Oh, Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
I
I
think-
believe that.
I think that's
I'm
right.
going next.
I'm clicking next though.
And that's Angelina Jolie as well.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Next one. Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, 2004.
Next.
I'm watching.
I knew it. I knew it.
That movie's funny.
All right. The next channel, The Rebound, 2009.
Synopsis, please.
Upon discovering her husband's infidelity, Sandy leaves the suburbs and moves into the city. There, she befriends Aram... ...
Next.
You're watching the Weather Channel.
Yay.
All right. Next round. Okay. Here we go. Turn on the TV. The movie is called Rock and Rolla, 2008.
Oh, I know what this one. This one
I'm
it has.
changing.
I've tried to watch this a couple times.
Is this the
I
guy?
thi- who
Is this guy Richie that directed this one?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
so. Yeah, and I think what is it? Oh, who is the main guy? I don't know. Next.
Yeah.
You said next as
Yeah,
well,
I said
Taylor?
next as well.
Okay, next one. Mean Machine, 2001.
Synopsis.
Disgraced ex-England football captain Danny Mean Machine Meehan is thrown in jail for assaulting 2 police officers.
Next. I don't care about soccer.
Yeah. Next. And let's burn that movie.
It looks like the main actor in that movie is the silent guy from Gone in 60 Seconds. You remember that tall
Oh,
guy?
yeah.
Just so you know. Okay, next movie is called Dead Snow, 2009.
Synopsis. I think I've either watched this or rented it and never watched it.
8 medical students on a ski trip to Norway discover that Hitler's horrors live on when they come face to face with a ...
Watching this movie.
I'm changing it.
All right, next one. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Oh,
2007.
totally watching this movie. Yes. I'm rocking this again. Booyah. Boom. Mm.
As far as ratings goes, you both have a 6 on yours. So,
All right.
What?
Yep.
One of his was the Weather Channel.
well, no, I'm just saying this round.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, total. Okay.
The last one you had, Taylor, was actually a 6.5.
Yeah.
So you're at 12.5.
The Weather Channel's a 6, and so is Harold and Kumar.
But if you guys went one more, there's only one more movie. It was Jeepers Creepers.
Oh, thank goodness.
You know, here's a weird thing. This goes back to one of your other, like, if I was a little bit more slender and I was into tattoos, I would totally have the belly button tattoo that Justin Long has.
In what movie?
Jeepers Creepers.
I don't remember
Because
that tattoo.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking of that Paul Walker movie when I saw it. I don't know why. You know that one where
Oh,
the
Joyride.
semi truck? Yeah, Joyride. All right, last round. First, you turn on the TV is called The Protector, 2005.
Next.
Synopsis?
Sounds like a Steven Seagal movie, but I know it's not.
In Bangkok, the young Kham was raised by his father in the jungle with elephants as members of their family. When this old ...
Yeah, change.
Primer, 2004.
Oh, this one's talked a lot about on Dungeons and Daddies, but next.
Yeah, I'm going next as well.
Okay. Next one, the X-Men, The Last Stand, 2006.
Oh,
Next.
Why couldn't it just be like the next one?
Like, why couldn't it
I'm
have been
going
any
next.
other?
Yeah, exactly. Any other X-Men. Yeah, next.
Okay. And you said next two, right, Brett?
Uh-huh.
Okay. The Tale of Despero, 2008.
Oh, that's not a good. That's
Next.
Yeah, I'd rather watch the Weather Channel.
Okay. Nanny McPhee, 2005.
I'm killing Nanny McPhee, and then I'm going to the next channel. Yeah,
Yeah,
next channel.
next channel, which is probably the Weather Channel.
Next channel, Mr. Bean's Holiday, 2007.
I will watch this.
Yeah. Ooh, do I? Ooh,
Do you chance it?
Do I chance it? Because Mr. Bean, not like top tier shelf, not bottom shelf, consistent.
Yeah. You get what you're getting. You know what
yeah.
you're getting.
You know what? How many have we been through so far? 5?
You've been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 6.
Ooh.
And there's the.
We don't know.
The max side of this can be 12.
Yeah,
I will go next.
You get the Weather Channel.
Oh, dang it.
So, what was yours? You're 12.5?
Yeah, I guess.
You're 12.3, Brett. So,
Ooh.
0.2 to Taylor.
Okay.
Because Bean was 6.3. All right. So, that wraps it up for Channel Surfing.
FistyCuffs.
FistyCuffs.
All right. This week for FistyCuffs, we are going to have a Superpowers edition where we pick our superpowers and we're going to fight each other with those. Hiya. I don't know why I did that with my left hand. Yeah. And I went like this. This is really weird.
Am I first?
Nope.
Okay.
I am
first.
first.
You're last. You're the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that would be a better place to be than first because, yeah. All right. This is tough. I'm sitting there looking at a list of various superpowers. There's so many I would like to go for, but I'm just going to go with superhuman strength.
All right. Classic.
Yeah. Can't go wrong.
So I already have mine locked and loaded for my first because I'm like, I want this regardless. I want telekinesis, Kyle.
Okay. All right.
Because I just feel like you can do a lot with telekinesis. I can move anything. I can be super lazy if I wanted to. And I want to say with telekinesis, I could fly, right? Because I could like lift myself up. If I can make something else fly.
Yes.
So.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he said that. I could lift myself up.
And then
it's
that song comes up.
You know what? When you believe in yourself, you can do anything.
Raise me up. Yeah, I'm not going to sing.
Okay, I'm going to go with I cannot die.
Oh, immortal or what? How is that?
Immortality.
So, what does
I
that
cannot
mean?
die, but I can be injured.
Yeah. So how does it work? Is that like a Wolverine scenario?
No, that's just I can never die.
So like we can bury him alive and he just is going to be alive forever.
Yeah.
That'd be a punishment. Man, that would suck.
Yeah, but
So, but your body heals like it's not a super healing though. So it just
No,
it's just I don't
we could
die.
make you into Swiss cheese with bullets and you
Yeah,
just still somehow alive.
We just
Yeah.
take the left arm and we move it over to the right side. We take the left leg and we move it over to the right side. And then we make a human pretzel and he's just like, I'm still alive.
What happens if we this is a little
But
violent. Turn off.
Here's the next thing. Invisibility.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you have to find me.
But once again, turn this off for your younger listeners. If I dismembered you, you're still alive.
Yeah.
His head's just like, is that all you got?
You call that it's just a flesh wound.
Merely a
I guess
scratch.
do I want I guess I already took it. So invisibility.
I don't know if you've seen My Boys or The Boys, right?
I have not.
No. Just the first episode with invisibility. I always think of that. I don't know if you remember. All right, Brad, you're back on the clock.
Isn't it you?
It is me. Shoot. with that, now I got to think because I just spent all my time doing a little happy dance with telekinesis. What else is there? There's a lot more. I want to be at choice, of course, a mind reader, which is telepathic.
Telepathic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of
Telepathy.
tells here. Telepathic, telekinesis.
I too will be doing a tell in just a second. My next pick, since I have the wheel, I'm going to go with shape shifting.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
And then the wheel, I'm going to go with teleportation.
That's also a good one. So you're strong. You can be any with shape shifting. Does that limit you to like humans? I'm just curious.
I mean,
Can you be a mouse?
I don't know. I could do
think
what.
it's any living organic thing.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to limit myself like Beast Boy, where he just like limits himself to animals. I would like to, like maybe I could be Taylor, and he was like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm over here," and then I just teleport away, and they're like, "Oh, of course it's him because he's invisible."
Man, this is so far some good. Like if our super strengths were like going at it for real in like a comic book, it'd be really hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
Oh,
I wasn't even thinking of teleportation, which I should have, but I'm gonna go for the essential alternative there. I'm gonna go with super speed.
Oh,
Can I go like
the Flash.
is the Flash? Because I'm not that Flash savvy at all.
Mhm.
Flash, is he because I know Kid Flash is fast at a lot of things other than just being running. Is also his dad? Is his dad like fast reading, fast whatever?
Fast.
So like, so Barry Allen can read something and really fast, but he doesn't retain it for long. It just like where I believe what is it? Impulse can read and retain.
Okay. So those are two separate abilities.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to just do super speed, I guess is what I'll call it. Okay. Healer, you are up and you get the last two.
Okay. Ooh. I want Scarlet Witch's power.
What is that?
Evil.
Yeah. I want to be evil.
But share our feelings too. Taped my life with Oprah and
Someone
Maya
look that up.
Angelou. But Scott rejected me. Magic?
I guess is it like power to manipulate reality?
So I'm on my list. I see reality warping.
Is that what she like? That's not all she does, but that's one of the things, right?
Yeah. Let's just put Scarlet Witch's powers on
No,
there.
because that's plural, and I would have chosen other people if I could choose plural.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
'Cause
I will manipulate reality.
Okay,
And
so it's like the reality stone in a sense.
let's do 5 rounds. And then the boom on the I guess
There's
it's
no
fisticuffs.
boom. It's fisticuffs.
Okay, and I want the power to launch nuclear bombs out of my fingers.
It's gonna be real awkward when you're like, "Oops." But I guess it's nice that
I
you're
can
immortal.
control it. Yeah.
Oh,
So I would literally just blow up Earth, and I would spend the rest of my time floating
with the
around.
cockroaches.
Yeah, we'd be chilling.
Actually, what he'd be doing is be suffocating, dying, coming back to life, suffocating, dying, coming back to life.
I can't die though.
No, yeah,
Okay, constantly
you're
suffocating.
just floating in the middle of nowhere, just like.
Constantly
But
suffocating,
here's the
never
thing.
dying.
I win.
You know what? I find that a loss in
Yes,
my
because
book.
you're gonna live forever alone.
Yeah,
See, and then
alone.
And with no TV shows, no nothing.
Yeah, but
Essentially,
I'll just use the shooting of my nukes out of my fingers to propel me to a universe that has life.
Yeah, you could
And-
do that.
Yeah.
You could even ride one of the nukes and then get off at a certain point.
Yeah, that's true. I'll do that.
and I could teleport off the planet.
But you don't know it's coming.
Okay.
Basically, everyone else, you're screwed.
Have you noticed something with Taylor? He likes things shooting out of his fingers.
Just think it would be so funny. It's
I
like,
mean, I can't wait for him to, have that medical treatment that the president of the United States had in Scary Movie 4, where he, just like the aliens, can also pee out of his finger.
but I guess at the same time, does that count as a superpower that's on the books?
I mean, it's not on the
Are we
books.
going like by the book type like superhero powers, or can we make up crap like that?
I mean, the fact that you're shooting like nuclear, what is it? Like nuclear weapons. Like, I mean, we could definitely. I feel like there could be something.
I mean, the closest thing you can have, comic book character wise, is Firestorm, who has the power of nuclear properties.
Also, what about the blue dude from Watchmen? He can do nuclear, even though that movie was super boring, and so was the comic book. Sorry for all those people. It's true.
You're also naked all the time, and
but he has something to do with.
Yeah, I don't.
I guess what's the ruling on my nuclear bombs?
I think you can shoot something from your hands that is nuclear-ish, but literally being a nuclear missile, no, but nuclear-ish.
Yeah, so kind of like Firestorm.
Yes.
Firestorm can shoot out nuclear power stuff, and
yeah. So we're just gonna call it nuclear weapon fingers, like because it's ambiguous. We can't really.
Yeah, but I want the nuclear bombs to.
But that's man-made. You can't make a whole missile out of your finger.
Says who?
I don't know. Stanley. I don't know.
Okay.
But
well, then can I change then, or
we will allow you to
Yes.
change. However, stay tuned for Taylor's future comic, Nuclear Powered Finger Man.
yeah,
pull my finger.
It's like, oh, and you died. Who would have saw that
I
coming?
don't have. Let's see. So I'm. Oh, I guess manipulating reality. I can like cut you guys in half with that.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Well, it's
grab me before I teleport away.
But with manipulating reality, is that
actually? I would just have to know math.
Yeah.
I mean, like
your last power, super math genius.
Manipulating reality. I just want to make sure I get this right. So that is changing reality. It's not like I guess I was looking at the reality stone, where the reality stone is not really. It's more of like a curtain being pulled. At least how it's depicted in the movie. Like, he shoots gun.
But I can change I can change reality, so I can literally take away your superpowers if I wanted to, into a reality where you don't have them.
So Taylor leaves our reality altogether, and it's just you and me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like deuces.
He's just like he thinks he's conquered us. He's just like he just left and went somewhere else. Like,
or I'm just chilling on a beach somewhere.
It's like, oh,
I know. I guess I need more offensive power type thing.
I know the perfect superpower for you, but I'm not going to say it.
All right. So are you sticking with that, Taylor?
No, I'm switching.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what.
I have my last one ready. I just need to.
I'm kind of going
figure out what it's called.
I'm kind of going like Brett-esque, where he just picks some of the stuff that he wants.
Put my finger.
Yeah. Ooh, I know. I can take people's superpowers and use them as my own.
All right.
So you basically are rogue.
Your power absorption. Are you rogue, or are you like, what's his name from, what is that, Heroes?
Oh, Silas?
Yeah.
I'm thinking more of, it's an anime called My Hero Academia.
Okay.
It's about superheroes. And it's the one, or All for One, where he just has to basically...
Is that a permanent absorption?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like Rogue, because Rogue is his temp.
Yeah.
But Cyrus, or whatever his name is, is permanent. All right, me. So let's talk about this. So you have immortality, invisibility, manipulate reality, power absorption. I thought about this because I hadn't even do a recap on mine. So my telekinesis, telepathic, and super speed. My telepathy, even though you're invisible, I'll know where you're at roughly.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Because I'm manipulating reality to a reality where you don't know where I'm at. Oh, sucker. Boom.
Or maybe I got into your brain and you don't know I'm there either.
So this is what happened. So Taylor is in this one reality. The Yankees lose the World Series, so he changes to a different reality.
Yeah. I'm just flipping through channels of the multiverses. No.
Yep.
No,
With my telepathy, I'm
no.
kind of like Charles Xavier, just going to walk through and nobody sees me. I'm just constantly just saying, nobody sees me. Okay. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, my last pick is I'm going to take Vision's ability of density. What is it called? Density controlled is what it says here. Or intangibility.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's kind of cool.
I just like that he can go through walls and
yeah.
like people can shoot him and nothing. Yeah.
Man, we are going to have a lot of collateral damage.
Yeah.
So people out there, pray that we don't actually get these superpowers.
Well, and that we're, pressed to fight one another.
Yeah.
Because I mean, otherwise, we'd be the supreme leaders of this world.
I remember I was at work once, and for like a team thing, we went around the room and got to pick one power, and a kid was just like, "I'm taking invisibility, and yes, I'm only going to use it for evil."
That's literally what I asked my son Jude the other day. I was like, Jude, can you take invisibility and not turn evil? And he agreed with me that you can't. There's not really a way.
Yeah, that's like the one superpower. If you're invisible, you're turning evil no matter
Yeah.
what.
And there's no real good way to use it, like for a good purpose. It's not benefiting anybody. Unless you were like a spy. I guess you could do it being a
Like
spy.
spy, and I've also thought about like kind of like a Robin Hood type thing where you're robbing from
Oh, yeah.
the rich, give to the poor.
I guess that's true.
And then you're just like, oh, poor me. Oh, wait. Now
Yeah,
I
exactly.
One
How
for
easy
you,
is it for the,
2
like,
for me.
It's
One
so
for you,
easy for
2 for me.
evil to creep in on that superpower. So,
All right, Brett, you're finishing us off.
All right, so my last one. So I will get tipped off on all of you before should you turn evil. I want a spider sense for danger warning.
Danger, danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
So is this your Peter Tingle?
Yes.
I just had to say it. So Brett has super strength, shape shifting. So I'm just thinking about this. You're just turning into whatever. So
Uh-huh.
we don't even know if it's you because you're
Correct.
a shapeshifter. So that's nice.
I'm gonna go up to. You're gonna go up to a vending machine, get a Mountain Dew, and it's gonna be.
It's gonna be Brett.
Yeah, it's gonna
Well,
be Brett.
he's only organic.
I'm sure there's some.
I'll be
Living
a,
thing.
He's gonna be the little sunflower that's waving
Yeah.
right next to it, just like I'm just a plant.
Yeah.
just come on, people.
And then
now.
when he doesn't want to be there, he teleports somewhere else.
It's
And
like,
then he
wait,
gets his.
I thought I saw a sunflower plant over there. And
Actually, the way that this is going to turn out is that we don't actually end up fighting each other. We spend the rest of our lives avoiding each other.
Yes.
now it's just a long game of hide and never seek.
Well,
Yeah.
and then Taylor's gonna win because he's immortal.
So you should have gone with like super stretchy or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Like Mr. Fantastic.
yeah.
But thinking about that, that'd be funny. Your superpowers, Brett, would be awesome for scaring people because you got super strength, so you can move anything.
Uh-huh.
You have shape shifting, so you can be anything. You could be even Bigfoot. Teleportation.
I don't know. There's only one person at this table that could be Bigfoot.
That's true. That's true.
I would try so hard. I'm like, nope. Came close. No, I was the Loch Ness
And then he's
monster.
like in the middle. He's like, "Time out. Okay, show me how to do this."
And then spider sense, of course. Like
Uh-huh.
if you worked in a haunted house, you'd be like, "Oh, somebody's coming."
See, I really think that with all of our powers, we're going to be tipped off
Of each other all the time.
of each other all the time.
So we're
and
just
then
going to be on different
avoid.
corners of the earth, as they say, even though there's no corners.
Dibs on the U.S. Woohoo.
I get Australia.
You get mad at Gas Guy.
I'm taking Europe. Come on.
That's
Okay.
true. And then I have telekinesis, telepathy, super speed, intangibility.
I really want to know who would win this battle.
I don't even know how you'd figure this out because it's all now. I feel like the powers that we've chosen now it comes down to not whose powers are better, but now who can use their powers the best.
Yeah. And I can just go to another reality and wait it out and then come back after like 1,000 years and you guys are gone.
That's true. And then let's see, you have immortality, invisibility, manipulate reality, and power absorption. Yours would be just fun in general. Like if you did go to a different reality, you'd just be like, immortality, invisibility. You go to a whole different Oh, let's see. Oh, but your movement is not the greatest. Can manipulating reality help you move in any faster, increased speed?
No,
Because I have super speed. He has teleportation.
but I'm invisible, so you don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering. Just curious.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, definitely mobility is.
what?
On this IGN website, 100 superpowers. Number 100 is producing bouncing golden balls.
I think I found that website at one point. Why is it golden balls?
I don't know.
Because if they were blue,
All right. Well, that wraps up our fisticuffs.
Wait, number 99 is super maggots, sprouting maggots from your body.
They come
And
out like
then-
sweat.
and then Meg's superpower of making her fingernails grow.
Number 98 is eating anything.
Eating anything.
That'd be
It's
that would
entertaining
actually-
at least.
That would kind of be convenient too. It's
Yeah.
just like,
It's like,
I don't want to get up. so-
Oh man, look at Taylor's just like, hey, that dude has nuclear missiles that are coming out of his fingers. Oh wait, I can eat anything. Oh,
You put your mouth on his finger.
somebody's walking by. He's just like, I know this
I'm
looks weird.
saving the world right now. Shut up.
Actually, well, my mouth would be on it. So you just have the finger up. Like, you hold on just 1 second. I have something to tell you.
That would be a great comic book or TV series. Can he-
Superheroes caught in awkward predicaments.
No, just the guy who can eat anything.
He's like, this is not what it looks like.
He would own Condiment King.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But then is he a cannibal too? He's gonna eat somebody?
He's like, ah.
Well, I don't. You can eat anything you want, but I
Yeah.
don't think you want to eat everything you
That's
see.
true.
It's like,
And then if he ate Superman could easily come out, right? Like an alien.
because he has like,
Yeah.
vulnerability. So he'd just be like, you can eat me, but
Hand
mean I
comes out.
doesn't mean I can't burst through your
All
stomach.
I see is the rhinoceros
Oh, yeah.
on Ace Ventura of Superman trying to
That's funny.
take it out.
All right. Well, that wraps us up with this. So now let's move on to our recommendations.
All right. So my recommendation the other day, I was trying to find something to watch. And it sounds first world problems. You have like so many streaming services. There's nothing on TV. And I just happened I was going to watch something on Disney Plus, and I saw just a random recommendation, the ESPN's 30 for 30 about the Orlando Magic from the 90s. Oh my word. I can't believe how much my brain remembers. They would show things. I'm just like, oh, that's Anthony Avitt. Oh, hey, look at that's Kenny Smith. Oh, that's Vernon Maxwell. Oh, I was just
Vernon
like,
Maxwell was on Magic?
no, he just
Oh.
playing each other. But I was just like, oh my word, Anthony Bowie. I'm like, I have not thought about these people in the longest time. And I'm like, it brought me so much joy. And I'm sitting there going, oh, I miss the 90s so much.
It was. I think about it. It was such a simpler time. You still got amazing video games, but
Mhm.
you didn't get the crappy
All the noise.
all the noise surrounding it.
Yeah.
You don't have a phone that's constantly going off near you, and
Yeah.
you don't have social media. Yep, it was better times. I'm sure people that grew up like in the 80s predominantly think the same thing as well.
And I will say, I feel bad now having watched that, because I rooted against the Magic because like Shaquille O'Neal just bothered me because of like he only had one go-to move, which was slam dunk.
Yeah.
And I just hated him.
And,
And
the hop dunk that's now banned.
And I watched it and I was like, you know what? I wish that team would have stayed together. I wish that team would have
Yeah.
done more things. Anthony Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway.
No, not Tim. It was Anthony.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
no,
Tim Hardaway was on the Golden State Warriors.
He was.
Uh-huh.
Was
And
it
then
Anthony? Was he Penny then?
Penny Hardaway.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you had the little Penny commercials,
Yes,
which was
Chris
actually
Rock.
pre Chris Rock's fame. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with I guess my recommendations are a little bit one, watch Prey on Hulu.
Prey?
Yeah.
Oh, Prey.
Prey.
Not Prey as in prayer, but Prey as in like Predator.
Yes.
Prey.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have that on my list to watch.
So that one, you know exactly what you're going to get, but it's great the whole way. I liked it. And then the other one is The Sandman. I finished it. It's getting good reviews from people.
What did
but
you
it wasn't
think?
it wasn't my favorite.
I started watching 5 minutes of it, and I turned it off.
I think the thing that bugs me the most is the guy who plays the Sandman. It always looks like his lips are puckered like this.
I haven't even seen a trailer for this.
He walks around like this. Like, this is what he looks like all the time. Like, there were some parts I was like, oh, this is good. And then there's other parts like, this is so dumb. So, I guess maybe watch it, but once you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. And when you do want to watch it. I don't know. But yeah, Pray, watch.
Is this the 2017 Sandman?
No,
it just came out this year.
2022.
Netflix.
Okay. All right. Well, my recommendation is I just barely got into, as I told Brett prior to, Marvel Unlimited, their platform for comic books. Highly recommend it. I feel like there's something to read for everybody there. So
I was kind of hoping you would say ribbon twirling.
I do like ribbon twirling.
You're a twirler?
I'm a twirler.
Okay.
I do it in the bathroom while I'm on the toilet.
I want him to get back into what is it? The giant yo-yos.
Oh, I kind of like my kids saw them, and so I don't even remember what they're called. But yeah.
Cool. All right. Get out of here. Go do useless things.